Hello everybody. Welcome to the first stream that we're doing of a Scrim Match in Rainbow Six Siege. I will be commentating tonight. My name is Ascendence from 4FS Gaming, and on the right you can see the 4FS team. On the left, not yet here, but on their way very soon, I am assured, is the team from Team Vothroi, who, just a massive thank you for coming out and playing with us tonight. True champions, these guys, very, very skilled players, and we are lucky to have the privilege of trying to face them down. As your commentator, I'm going to try and be as neutral as possible, despite that 4FS gamer tag there. I'm not on this Siege team. I'm here to give you, the viewer, the best experience that I can. So please bear with me as I navigate spectator mode and hopefully show you some pretty exciting stuff this evening. So I'm just going to run through what we will be seeing tonight. We're going to be having 3 different matches. Well, possibly 3 different matches across 3 maps. However, the third is a tiebreaker. So to begin with, you can see here, we're going to start on Oregon. Now, Oregon is the pick from 4FS Gaming. That's their choice of map. They've been practicing on it. They're feeling pretty good about Oregon. Of course, the game mode is bomb, like any Pro League match. And regardless, win or lose, whichever team succeeds on Oregon, the next map will be Clubhouse. Now, this is Team Vothroi's pick. And so we're expecting to see some pretty impressive plays, some good strategies when we move over to Clubhouse from Team Vothroi. I haven't seen them play before, and I am looking forward to seeing what they pull out of the hat. Now, if the situation occurs where there is a tiebreaker required between these first 2 maps, then we will move on to the third map, and that is Chalet. Again, bomb, of course. And Chalet will be the tiebreaker map if it gets to that point. Now, as for the rules, we're using some pretty standard Pro League rules here. So it's best of 8, which means the first team to hit 5 round wins in a match will take that map for their own. However, on tiebreakers, you will need to be 2 ahead, much like a standard ranked game. Certain elements of the HUD will also be disabled. As per the Pro League rules, there won't be any scoring on, no little numbers popping up on the screen to see that you've actually downed or killed someone. And other elements of the HUD, such as the weapon counts, I think for ammo, and a few other things, are also going to be missing. So we'll be able to see that as the spectators. However, in-game, they won't actually know how many shots are left in their clip. It's something that they've just got to have to get used to. And as most of these players have been using these settings for a long time, playing in competitive matches, it'll be second nature to them, but maybe not for some of the more casual viewers. Other than that, the rules are reasonably straightforward. I don't expect there to be any foul play, and I'm very much looking forward to these 2, or possibly 3, if it gets really close, matches. Now we just have to sit and wait for the blue team to come in. There was a little bit of confusion about some time zones, so Team Vothroi will be here in a few moments. It's not their fault, just a bit of confusion. Just bear with me for a few moments, and they will be arriving shortly, I'm assured. In the meantime, the great thing about Siege these days is that I can tab over and have a look at some operators. So for those of you that haven't been around Siege for this season, there are 3 new operators, and I think we will definitely be seeing them tonight, because I know some of the members of the 4FS team really do like these new operators, particularly Alla. Alla is a defender with a really damn strong rifle, this Scorpion Evo 3A1. It has 50 rounds in the clip, so as far as defender guns go, this carbine is definitely up there. And her Grosmont mine is pretty decent as well. We also have Lesion, He's a funny name, that S in the middle. Who also he looks like a bit of a bike cop with his camo shorts, but he also is a pretty cool operator. He's got a pretty badass gadget, that goo mine, and he can keep chucking them out. I think he can get up to 7 of them, and they go invisible. So we'll be watching out for that as well. And on the other hand, we have Ying attacking with essentially, imagine a fuse, except he can except his fuse charges don't explode and kill people. They're instead some really awesome, fast deploying flashbang grenades. That's essentially what those candelas are. Pretty nice to see in action. And yeah, I think we'll be seeing some of these new operators today. Some other strong picks are Jackal. Jackal has a really solid rifle and is very anti-roamer with his gadget. Of course, Habana here and also Thermite are still very, very strong, consistent parts of the meta. That ability to break through reinforced walls that no other operator has except for those two is of particular importance. Some strats still revolve around Mirror and her ability to modify the map, give the defenders that advantage. She's also still pretty prominent, and the same with Echo, with the Yokai drone locking off entryways into certain bomb sites. Who do we not expect to see? Well, probably not much Kapkan or Tachanka. They're pretty limited in their ability at this point. We're going to have to wait till Kapkan gets his buff. When that goes through, things will become a lot more interesting. His charges won't be able to kill anymore, but he'll definitely be able to, I think, be more useful, as they'll be harder to see, and he will have a lot more of them. On the attacker's side, we may see some Montane plants. I'm not actually sure, and I'm probably not going to discuss right now before the game the strategies that 4FS Gaming will be using, but sometimes we're partial to the Montane plant strategy because it's just a lot of fun for that. Glaz is pretty good, smoke grenades are pretty good, so who has smoke grenades? Glaz has them, Ying has them, I think Montane has stuns, let's just check. Yes, he does. I think he has smokes as well, though. So that's the kind of meta we're looking at going into this game. Just waiting, the other team is not in yet. Oh, in 7 minutes and 30 seconds, I may have to reset this server because it only gives you half an hour to hold that dedicated server open before starting the game. Okay, where has that member gone? Where is Neptune 4FS? Well, all I can do here is wait and try and keep you entertained. So if you, the crew that are watching, have anything interesting to say about Siege, what do you think? How do you predict that this evening is going to go? Let us know. If you want to find out a little bit more about our opposition, you'll see in the live chat I've dropped the YouTube channel name of the captain of Team Vothroi, CW Pommy. So you can go check that out as well while you wait. Hopefully we'll be going live with the show very, very soon. I'm just going to spend a couple of moments to get a realistic estimate for you. If you'll bear with me, go grab a drink, and we'll be getting started very, very shortly.
So I figured it's probably going to be more interesting to have me talk to you while we wait for Team Vothroi to appear in the lobby than just stare at our waiting screen. So I shall do so. I have my glass of water here. Hopefully I won't run out of breath before the game actually begins. But thank you so much everyone that has come out to watch us play tonight. I am your host Ascendence 4FS, and I will not be playing, but rather spectating and showing you guys what this scrim match between the two teams looks like. So on the right we have the 4FS team, and soon to arrive on the left for blue team on this first map of Oregon. There we go, there's Oregon. We will be having Team Vothroi. Massive thank you for them to coming out and playing with us. Now see that little sign next to Potam893 4FS's gamertag? That is a problem, which means he's dropped from the party. Hopefully that doesn't happen during the match. I'm just going to run you through a number of the 4FS players. So at the top there we have Aurora 4FS. I have not played with her a huge amount, but rather a skilled Siege player. Below there is Shadow 4FS, who has been playing Siege since the very beginning. He's been part of 4FS from the start. We have Joker 4FS, probably the top fragger on the 4FS side, very, very skilled in clutch situations, roaming. And then Potam893 4FS, he gets yelled at a lot. We call him Potter for short. And he's pretty unconventional, so he'll occasionally do some things which are a little bit out of the blue. And then Neptune 4FS, who you may know as Bestio on his other account, who is also with our 4FS team for this scrim. Now, I myself have recently started playing Siege again after quite a long hiatus, not anywhere near enough to join up with the rest of our team, but I'm having a lot of fun being back in the game. It's very different from, I've been playing Titanfall and I've been playing Destiny 2, and this is a different game. This is such a more competitive focused game, and I really like that. I think I needed my break to do some more kind of just flying around like a crazy pilot and stomping the battlefield in a giant mech suit, but I do really appreciate this very balanced Twitch shooter that we have here, where it's so much more about your tactics and the way you progress through the map, communication with your teammates, than just running around getting frags. So
I'm enjoying being back in the Siege game, although it is a bit daunting trying to pick up those new maps, because learning new maps is hard, especially when everyone else in the game seems to know them. They know all the kill holes, and there are a few surprises that I've had. For instance, I did not know that you could put down a claymore and kill defenders through a drone hole. And when that first happened to me, I was a bit put off. I'm like, come on, that's not good form. But a tactic's a tactic, I suppose. On the other end of the spectrum, there's things that I've been doing which I've been told by my teammates that's really stupid. For instance, just throwing those Candeleras from Ying all over the place, blinding my teammates, getting them killed. Lots of trouble for that. I haven't played much Hostage, so I haven't been fusing the Hostage lately. But that used to always be one of those really entertaining things to do if you want to get yelled at by your team. But I think I'm starting to get the hang of it again, especially on those old maps. It's just like putting on an old glove. Fits perfectly. That's kind of what it feels like coming back to Siege after a few days. I'm not privy to all the tactics that 4FS Gaming will be using tonight, but I think we'll see some interesting stuff. It's always interesting to see Potam there go off and do something crazy, especially when it works. As long as they have good communication, I think they'll be able to hold their own. It's always good to see Joker in his clutch situations, getting those frags, good at corner peeking. I think across the board, 4FS has a strong team, and it's going to be interesting to see how they fare against one of the best in the region. Team Vothroi has a very, very strong lineup, and I am anticipating them to drop into the lobby at some point in the near future. Unfortunately, I don't exactly know when that point is. Once the game gets underway, I won't actually be able to look at the chat. So if you want to ask questions or talk to me, now is the time, because I do have the chat up here when I'm commentating on the game play-by-play. I won't have the ability to do that. And here's a message from someone. I'm just going to check that. Do they want me to do a raid? You got any room? No. No, we don't. Unfortunately, he just thinks we're on for a quick match. We're not. I've also noticed that coming back after missing almost all of Operation Health, there has been some noticeable quality of life improvements to Siege. I think it's a lot more stable. The one-step matchmaking, that is astonishingly good for the game. I used to get so frustrated just sitting in the lobby. You'd have to wait so long to find a match. People would leave, people would rejoin, it would reset the lobby. Now it works so much better. You just jump in, and it finds you a game really damn fast. So, congrats to Siege, I think, for maintaining... Ubisoft have done pretty well with this game, maintaining this player base so far past release, and the post-game support has been excellent. I'm interested to see where they go with the next update. Hasn't been announced yet. Could have some interesting stuff. Who is my favorite operator? I apologize for the 1 minute delay on the stream today. That's why I saw your comment, Julia Pratt, so late. My favorite operator. So that's a really difficult question for me to answer because it changes over time. Initially, I was very much Ash on attack, and Bandit on defense, and that's basically all that I used. I really like Ashe. I really like Bandit. I'm a fan of that light, fast kind of roaming play style. However, I then switched back to using a bit of Thatcher on the attack and Caveira on defense. Since my hiatus and subsequent return to Siege, my roaming skills aren't quite back up to what they were yet, so I've been giving Caveira a bit of a miss, although I did get an ace with her just in casuals the other day, so that made me feel a little bit good about myself. But right now, I've been playing a lot of Ying on attack. I think I like her rifle and I like her gadget. And here we go, CW Pommy. That is the captain of Team Vothroi. He has a YouTube channel of the same name, so feel free to go check that out. I think it's in the chat somewhere. I just got a message from one of the 4FS dudes. Yes, he's responding to me going through the list. The Neptune guy is pretty good. I haven't played with him a whole lot, but hopefully we'll get to see Neptune pull some great things out of the hat this evening. Okay, so the Vothroi team is incoming. Only a few more moments to go. Thank you so much for sticking with us. I know we're starting about half an hour later than we planned, and I offer my most sincere apologies for that. Some things just cannot be helped when you're trying to get 10 people, not just people, 10 people who play video games in a lobby together at the same time. I'm sure you will know how difficult that can be at times. Anyway, we are moments from getting started here, as evidenced by the fact that we're starting to get the Vothroi team into the lobby right now. Again, the first map will be Bomb, followed by Clubhouse. That's the Vothroi pip. Oregon, not Bomb. Bomb's the game type. Oregon, which is the 4FS pick. Clubhouse, which is the Team Vothroi pick. And finally, Chalet. If it's a tie, Chalet will be the final tiebreaker map. Winner takes all for this evening. And we'll see how it goes out. So I'm sorry, Julia Pratt, that I didn't give you a single clear answer about my favourite operator. I think the answer would have to be none of the ones I mentioned. My favourite operator is Buck. I don't use him competitively. I like his marksman rifle with the ACOG. I just think it's really satisfying to use. I rock it in casual a lot. He's probably my favourite. He's definitely not my best operator though. So let's just put it that way. Poor Buck. Also, we came out in Black Ice, which was probably when I most played Siege. No, actually, Skull Rain would have been my peak, I'd say. But these guys obviously have been playing a lot more Siege than me lately, which is why I'm doing the commentating. Is that, what's the correct verb there? And I've gone back to Chalet. It should be Oregon as our first map. And they will be doing the plane. Just waiting now for Pommy to assemble the rest of Team Vothroi, and we'll get the show on the road. I think there was some time zone confusion. We said 7 o'clock here. They probably meant 7 o'clock in a slightly different time zone, hence the fact that they thought it was 8 o'clock when we are. And that's how it is. So look, I really like the fact that you can browse and like edit your operators while searching for games now. That's a pretty sweet addition. Let's see, peeps in the chat, who is your favorite operator? Who's your... If you could have... If you were the... Let's put it this way. If you were the hostage and there was one attacker that could come and rescue you, who would you want that attacker to be? To be honest, I think that there's only one wrong answer. I wouldn't want Fuse coming to get me. That could get a little bit messy. Let's see, what about IQ? She's like a pretty precise. Ying, lots of smokes and flashbangs. I could see that working out well. Capitan might accidentally set me on fire. That's happened before, definitely. Or maybe this whole announcing. Thank you, announcing. That is shoutcasting. Okay, good suggestions coming in here. Yeah, I think this is a bit of a redundant topic simply because no one plays hostage, do they? It's all bomb. Everyone plays bomb. So I like that, shoutcasting. I am your shoutcaster here for the evening. If I am shouting too loud, let me know because I can turn down this microphone. What time zone? We are in Australia on the eastern seaboard in Melbourne. So we are in Australian Eastern Standard. No, that was last week. Now we have daylight savings. So I believe the correct term is Australian Eastern Standard Daylight Savings Time. I think. I'm going to double check that. It gets confusing. That's a long acronym. There's a lot of letters. Australian Eastern Standard Daylight Savings Time. Yes. However, it can be abbreviated to AEDT. Okay, so on defense, if you... Someone just left the game. Who keeps dropping out? Neptune 4FS. Where is Neptune 4FS? Yeah, Fuse... the amount of times back when this game came out and people had no idea how to play, the amount of times that it'd be hostage and you'd just see this level... Everyone picks Fuse. Like, back in the day, when the game was new, everyone would unlock Fuse as one of their earliest operators because they looked over here. They thought, okay, Sledge has a hammer. That doesn't look particularly awesome. EMP grenades, no, that doesn't kill anyone. Ash was pretty popular. Thermite was necessary. But Glaz and Fuse, everyone loved. Like, Twitch and Monzane weren't that great at this point. Blitz, everyone loved Blitz because he had a shield. IQ was alright, but kind of boring for most people. I always liked IQ. I'm not discriminating against her by any means. And then these guys didn't exist, right? And everyone was like, okay, Glaz, he looks like a pro sniper. And Fuse, he has a cluster grenade launcher. I mean, isn't that just the greatest thing to have in Siege? And then they pick him on hostage, and you would just see him walk straight up to the hostage room wall, like sprint up, plant the charge, and look at this, we have the full team in the lobby. Looks like you don't get to find out what happened to the hostage. I think we can all guess. So I'm just going to wait for these guys to ready up, and as soon as that happens, we will be starting the match. Yep, so I am currently shoutcasting from... What is going on here? Why do we have Neptune 4FS on the blue team and Thai VI on the orange team? Can I change that? Do I have the ability to change that? There we go. Okay. So the teams are now in their correct spots and we're just waiting for them to ready up. Any moment now. Probably just getting their parties sorted out. That all looks good. So, I do not actually know much about Team Vothroi. However, I can tell you I had a quick look at CW Pommy's YouTube channel of the same name, and it seems like he's a pretty damn good player. He was using Ella, one of the newer characters, and going ham in the Go for Rainbow Six finals. So this is a strong team. This is a really strong team. We can see that we've got some pretty high ranks here. So there's a plat 2 diamond. And on the other hand, where are these guys at? Neptune's a gold. Some of these are alt accounts. Because I mean, come on, Neptune 4FS, that's just embarrassing. There's Potham, ranked KD, carried to platinum. Aurora, gold 3, Shadow plat 3. He has played a lot of Siege. Look at that, 197 rating. Alright, I'm just going to wait for these guys to ready up. I'm going to send a message telling them to ready up. Again, massive thank you for Team Vothroi to coming out and playing with us tonight. Okay. When you're ready, boys. Yeah, so we're starting on Oregon again. Oregon, I think 4FS are going to be going for either... They haven't told me their strategies because I could unwittingly reveal them upon the stream. But we're looking at a... I believe they are preferable to a basement defense and a attic or bedrooms defense. So I've seen them run that before. It's pretty effective. It's just a matter of keeping that roof hatch shut. That's the hard thing. And we might see some unconventional pushes from construction on Oregon. That'll be pretty interesting. Hopefully we'll see something a bit out there from the 4FS team. They sometimes pull some pretty wacky tactics. So that'll be interesting, and I'm looking forward to some good plays from Vothroi as well. So here we go. I think I'm not sure if we're going to see many shields tonight. I don't think Team 4FS has been practicing with them. I think we're likely to see Jackals, Yings, maybe some Cavs, definitely Ella. I think that Ella is going to be pretty consistently picked. Valkyrie as well, she's still pretty necessary. Possibly some bandits, especially if we get to Chalet. The bandit might come out. Same with Ash, Thatcher. Thermite I think will definitely appear just for some of those hatches, or alternatively Habana as well. Okay, they're signaling ready ups. Hopefully they ready up soon. Otherwise, I wish my computer was strong enough that I could quickly whack on some mad memes in the waiting period. But I think that my my computer would break if I attempted to do that. It is not a fan of streaming software. Need to get an upgrade. So my question is, does anyone know if Ubisoft have said they'll be supporting this game after the end of this year? It'd be cool to kind of like fill out this operator tab. Just keep going all the way down, you know. It's interesting to think that we used to stop there. That's how many operators we had. 10. Not 10. 10 attackers, 10 defenders. Now we have a lot more. Really, it's changed the meta. And we have lost someone from the blue team. Hopefully they'll be on their way back soon. Chubby Bobo, I hope we will be starting soon. Very much so. Any moment. They're almost all of them in the lobby. But as I was saying earlier, this kind of stuff does take a fair bit of organisation. And even when you try and do everything right, it can easily fall apart. Message from Shadow. It's coming up on the stream. They're subbing out. Okay, so one guy's obviously having issues, and they get another player in. As I said, there's always stuff that goes on here. It's more complicated than you think. Philip James would like me to take my shirt off. Well, unfortunately, I don't have a camera on me at the moment, so I'll have to give him the next best thing, which is finding the most shirtless operator here. Who was that? Can anyone help me? See, this game gives all of their operators a fair bit of armor. Look, Cav's got a pretty low slung top there. That's plenty of clothing. There, he's wearing a t-shirt. I mean, that's also a t-shirt. Yeah, I honestly think that the closest you're going to get to me taking my clothes off, Phil, is watching this image here of Legion, because he's wearing a t-shirt and shorts. That's about as clothless as you'll get. Just one more time, I am very sorry for this delay. Hopefully it'll be resolved very quickly, preferably 2 minutes and 40 seconds before this server times out, and we'll be able to get the show on the road. We're just waiting for a sub out from Team Vothroi here, and Neptune's gone again. He was having connection issues earlier in the day, so hopefully that won't be an issue once we get started, but for those that are interested, we do have some rules in place if there are disconnections in the middle of a round. The way this is going to work is that if a player disconnects, then what is going to happen is they will be out until the end of the round, and at the end of the round we are going to take a moment to get them back in the game, make sure everything's up to scratch, and we'll start it again, remembering who's won how many rounds, etc. So hopefully it's not a problem. We'll get it fixed up. Okay, Neptune's back in. He's just going to switch over to the orange team. There we go. And we're just waiting for the sub from Team Vothroi. Organising these things is a bit of an administrative nightmare. I think there hasn't really been a game come out in the last 2 years that's been similar to Siege. It's really stood out on its own. I think it's done a good job of that, and because it's done that, it's maintained its pretty solid player base. So, yeah, Siege. Unfortunately, you can only say so many things about Siege before you run out. Let's have a look at their shop. Let's see what's on sale. Perhaps you guys can answer some questions I have about the current state of the shop, because I did have some concerns about some of the things I was reading. If it ever loads. Sometimes this thing doesn't want to load. Ubisoft obviously doesn't want my money. That's a weird thing. Okay, and it looks like we're probably going to have to ditch and reset this dedicated server, which expires in 20 seconds. I wonder what happens when this hits 0. 3, 2, 1. Remove from session. Okay, let's set that up again. And hopefully by the time I'm in again, we will have both teams ready to go. Let's see, I'll invite Shadow because his internet's weird. And only works when I invite him first for some reason. Here we go. Shadow's in, which means I will now start up my custom game. Online. Create. This is the Scrim playlist there. See, 3 matches, all bomb, all 8 rounds. Oregon, Clubhouse, Chalet, all on day. Create as a spectator on a dedicated server. And we're about to get this on, provided that Team Vothroi is ready to go. So Shadow is now going to invite the remaining players as necessary to the game. And while this happens, we will be back very briefly. I am going to just check on how our progress is coming along. Sorry for the delay. Thank you so much for sticking with us. I assure you, we will be starting the match as soon as physically possible. Okay, and I can feel it. The team is in. Both teams are here, just waiting for them to ready up. They have subbed in Anglo King. I believe I was playing with him in a match earlier today. What a coinkydink. And we're about to get on the road. 4FS is readied up. 2 out of 5, 1 out of... they almost all readied up, and then they stop, because they know as soon as they're readied up, I am starting this match, bomb on Oregon, to begin this scrim. We're getting close, ladies and gentlemen. The horses are ready in their stalls. The tires are spinning up on that racetrack. I'm hitting a right stick as soon as I see 5 ready up ticks. Come on, Neptune 4FS. Ready up. Ready up. They're flashing those ticks. This is probably the hardest bit of the whole thing. There we go. We're almost there. And just waiting on Joker and Neptune now. Where's Neptune? Neptune 4FS is the only person to ready up. I'm going to check for confirmation if I can get this started. I'm just going to check with the 4FS team now by messenger. And then we're going to get going. Oregon Day. And he's been dropped. Alright, he'll get in pretty quick. Don't worry about that. He will not be long. I've been given the go-ahead to start, so as soon as he's back in the lobby, we're going to kick this off. I'm going to see if I can send him an invite. Is he on my list? He may be. He may not be. Just gotta check here. No, I don't have that alt account on my list. Okay, he's in. You know what? Let's get this show on the road. We are starting. Here we go. You know, the build-up makes it all that much better. Thank you so much for staying around. Thank you so much for Team Vothroi for coming out and playing with us. Very skilled players. And we have Team Vothroi on attack. Blue team on defense. We have 4FS Gaming. They've gone Jaeger, Echo, Bandit, Ila, and Smoke. And it looks like they'll be defending the dorms upstairs with those beds in the bedrooms. Yes, Ila, Smoke by Shadow. Potham on Echo. On the attacking team, Thatcher, Capitao, Habana, Twitch, and Ash. So they do have a fair bit of breaching power there. Let's look at what this preparation phase is going to look like. So, we have some south wall reinforcements up there, through the doorways, a fair bit of barbed wire. It's going to be interesting to see where they set up. Neptune checking barbed wire on the stairs. Okay, this window is going to be... I wonder where these bandits... They've picked a bandit. I'm interested to see what they're going to bandit up. Can't see the batteries there now. Okay, there's the bandits. So we can see Aurora in the middle of the screen now. That's where they've been sealing off. Okay, let's have a look at some of these attackers. Okay, so Dystopia Pride, 14 Vothroi moving in from the junkyard. Anglo King is droning in. He has the diffuser. They're attacking very quickly, taking out tower, droning through. Shadow defending this stairwell. No one coming up yet. Does he know how close he is to the enemy? Okay, so Pommy is shooting in crossfire through that window. Two minutes to go, no frags yet. Shots going out. And that Ash round right there through to the barbed wire, and he's down. Shadow is the first to fall. And that was from Ty coming up the stairs. He knows he's taking out that guy there, but he's still going to get through the barbed wire. The Ash round did not take it all out. He's searching for that bandit kill.
located a bomb.
There goes the Thatcher. And Joker is down. Where was that from?
Bomb located by attackers.
And it's starting to trade out. I'm watching the wrong person here.
Lights out.
3 attackers, 2 defenders. Potter does. Angler King is on the window. He goes for the peek, but it's too late. He knows he's at the other window. He can hear him moving.
Disabling electronics.
He's not sure if he's moved. And it looks like Angler King is inside. They've both fallen back into the B bomb site. They can't push out here very easily at all. Doesn't seem like Team Vothroi knows exactly where Potter is hiding. Or maybe they do. There's no one there.
Controls ready.
Aurora covering A site. She's been droned out. Pulls back around the corner. Crossfire coming in from the window of A room. And they're in. Goes down from the doorway. Can he get Potter in the same spot? Almost. Drops some health on him. The plant is going down. Potter is suppressed. Can he find 3? He's on his drone. Ty moves into the flank. He knows he's there. Claymores and Dystopian Pride takes him down. Vothroi have won the opening round. Breaking in and taking out every member of the team before that bomb diffuser went off. Okay, so that was not a great start for 4FS on their chosen map, but now can they claw that point back as the attacking side? Got an Ash and Twitch, a Thermite instead of Hibana, evidently, and Thatcher again. So quite a similar lineup to the Vothroi team on attack. The defenses are different. They'll be using mirrors, and let's see where they go. They are in the basement. So let's see where this mirror setup is going to be. If this is a tactic they're going to be running with. Okay, I see what they're doing here. Opening up between bob sites, always a good idea. And they may mirror between bob sites. Where's that bandit killing drones? Joker's drone escapes just in time, reinforcing the roof hatch. Okay, mirrors up after the drones have been destroyed, just to ensure that they have not worked out the full strategy. The Yunkai seems to be above the roof hatch, and the attackers are now moving in. Let's have a look at Shadow here, carrying the diffuser. He's got an ACOG on the L85A2. He's aiming to take out that camera before it can see him. Not sure if he has succeeded. Okay, let's have a quick look at where everyone is. It seems like all of Team Vothroi remain in the basement, except for Pommy, who is up in tower. He's going right to the top, maybe trying to get some sneaky picks. Meanwhile, this mirror remains closed, and the attacker's droning in, trying to twitch out the mirror, but he seems to body check it. Still no frags, 2 minutes in. We'll be in trouble here. Shadow does not know that he's in the window above. He's wasting precious time. So the roof hatch is out. You can see the mirror there. Looking for peeks around the side. Okay, there goes some of the charges. Still no picks. Only a minute and a half remaining in the round. Neptune is down. Where was that pick from? From Ty. Straight through from that tower, evidently. Potter tries to get picks off, but it's not being successful.
Loading new mag.
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
And Shadow goes down. Shadow is dropped by Dystopia Pride. Anglo King remaining behind the mirror. With 2 attackers down, and they still haven't got to the bottom floor. 4FS is in trouble here. Potter picks up Dystopia Pride through the roof hatch. And they're moving down the stairs to get the diffuser.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Get clear.
Aurora has the diffuser, takes out the barbed wire just in case for later, but still watching her back.
Clear the blast area.
Tries to take that peek again. Very dangerous.
A bomb has been located.
Joker is down. That leaves it to Potter and Aurora, the last 2 surviving attackers. Potter goes down.
15 seconds remaining.
Last one standing. Dropped by Pommy. And the attack fell apart. That was interesting. We had a really good defense there from Team Vothroi, running the tower, making it really hard for them to open up that destructible floor above the stairwell down into basement. They covered that really well from the tower. They couldn't clear it out. Joker tried, but was too slow, didn't get there in time. I haven't actually seen it held like that before. So that crossfire into that destructible floor above the stairwell down into basement, I think that is what did it for them on that defense. And they were able to frag out, get a few good kills before
Attackers
dropping.
need to locate and defuse bombs.
Okay, back on the defense with 4FS Gaming. This time they are... Where are they? Here we go, same bomb sites. Okay, so are they trying the same tactic? Let's have a look. They're banding it up the same things. This defense looks very, very similar. So it seems as if they're going to try the same tactic as before. It'll be interesting to see how the execution goes, because I think that is where it fell apart for them last round. It was in the execution. So they've shot out this floor. I'm not sure if that was drone hunting or that's what they intended to do.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser
No, that's definitely what they intended to do.
and defuse the bomb.
And the attackers are now incoming. Let's have a look at Anglo King. Look at the scoreboard. Ty is their top fragger at the moment. He's having a very good game. Where's Ty? Here he is. He's their Twitch. Taking out the camera. He's spotted Neptune. That'll be a good call out to I think it's Ash who's coming in behind. Dystopia Pride as Ash knows that Neptune is down there, but doesn't know exactly where. Neptune goes underneath, gets too hot, has to pull out. Let's have a look at Joker. He is in a frag and doesn't quite take out Pommy. Did he deal any damage? No, he did not. Pommy on full health as Capitao. And he has cleared the tower. 2 minutes to go.
Bomb located by attackers.
Let's see, where's that shooting from? Neptune is still underneath. He knows that they were here, hence the corpse. But he's taking a long time to fall back in. Too long. Potter drops. Leaving Shadow alone in the bomb site, and he's being droned out. 2 of them on the windows. This is not a good situation for him. 3 of them on the windows. He's becoming encircled and droned out, and he goes down. That leaves not many in the bomb site there. The attackers have swarmed bomb site. And Neptune is stuck in tower. Neptune has been very far away from the bomb the entire time. Doesn't pick up a frag. Needs to get to the bomb site. Needs to survive. And cut away. So for the people asking in the comments, This is just a scrim match, a friendly scrim match with Team Vothroi. Thank you again for coming out and playing with us. I'm unsure about the Pro League ambitions of this current team. Hopefully, after the stream, I'll get them in the party and I'll get Shadow maybe to talk about how he thinks this match went. So far, the map pick doesn't look very good for 4FS Gaming. There we go. We can see that Potter there is the only member of that team to pick up any kills at all. So normally they yell at Potter a fair bit when he's not doing well, but today he seems to be the one picking up all of their frags, all 3 of them. So the attackers are now defending the same, the defenders, Team Vothroi, are now defending the exact same bomb site as we've seen 4FS fail to defend twice. It'll be interesting to see how they choose to defend it. So they are running a couple of different things here. Again with the mirror. We haven't seen 4FS use a mirror yet. Razor wire all the way down the stairs. And they have, Anglo King has cleared a path through the middle of the bomb site. Okay. Let's have a look at Potter. He knows that he has to open up that double reinforced wall. Or not. He's moving past it and he's going to drone through. Aurora has seen that Ty is definitely in tower. Joker is moving in for that frag. Hopefully he'll get it. Shoots in to no avail. We can see that Ty is in there. Joker on the roof. Ty below. Pommy also in tower. Very, very far away from the bomb sites, but they have opened up attic corridor. So they can move very quickly between the tower and between these bomb sites. Meanwhile, Potter is getting very close as Thermite to these reinforced walls, which he is going to try and blow up, getting in position right now. Meanwhile, still Joker trying to get the picks on Ty and Pommy in the tower. Let's have a look at what this looks like. He sees him, doesn't take the shot, gets too hot, pulls out. Aurora takes out Dystopia Pride. This is back in the main push. Let's investigate that. And Joker gets dropped from tower. It's now an even trade out. Shadow as Ying. We haven't seen a Ying pick yet. Trying to figure out exactly where they are. Alright, here goes the Ying charge. This is when he has to push. Rushes in. Did he see him? Did he see Anglo King? Not sure. Potter picks up Pommy as he moves back into the bomb sites. Out come the Ying charges. Rushes in. Caught in the smoke. Can't see anything. He's planting in smoke. Very risky. And gets taken out. Let's see what that was from. A C4. Good choice. They heard it go off. They C4'd. That was a strong, strong play. Only 2 defenders left, however. Ty picks up Potter 2-all. 24 seconds to go. This is coming right down to the line now. Ty searching for those last 2 kills. The diffuser is down in the bomb site. Aurora runs in. They need to recover that diffuser. I can't even speak anymore. Neptune goes for it. He has to plant. And he's down. This is bad for 4FS Gaming. And they are out of time. Okay, so they were slowly hitting their stride in that round. But unfortunately were not able to secure it in the end. It's a shame that the plant push did not go down well. I think that C4 from Vothroi, I'm not entirely sure who threw that one out. That C4 definitely helped them get over the line in what was quite a close point. So now, 4FS are faced with the match point, and they have still to pick up a round. At least we've got some other people on the scoreboard here with Neptune and Aurora picking up some kills, and Potter still doing a lot of the work. Meanwhile, Vothroi have a pretty good even spread.
And defuse as many bombs as they can.
So match point. Team 4FS Gaming needs to hold this defense. If they cannot hold this defense, it will be off to map 2, and they will have to win it to take the night. This is the first time we've seen them go to basement, so they've given up defending bedrooms, and they're now down below.
10 seconds remaining.
Reinforcing hatches, and they are running a mirror strat very similar to what we saw from Team Vothroi when they defended this basement, actually. Very similar indeed. That may mean that Vothroi know exactly how to break it down though, so let's see how we go. Droning first, and Pommy, team captain of Vothroi, moves in through tower. He knows that it was the tower that he used to stop the 4FS push onto this bomb site, so he's going to try a very similar thing. And it works brilliantly. Takes out Joker. Perfect for shooting. Perfect play. And with that, they have taken control of the top floor there. And now it's just a matter of slowly pushing in, controlling this floor, opening this up, making sure there's no surprises, which there's not. There's not. Pommy is safe over there. They are searching for anyone who's far afield, but if we actually take a look, Team 4FS Gaming are all in the bomb sites. There's no roamers. A minute and 40 seconds to go, and they've taken them down. They've reduced
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
where they can stand, and they are now breaching open that hatch. Okay, the hatch is about to go open. They have full control of every floor except for the basement. Other hatches going. There's a lot of directions they can push for now, but it seems like they're going to be going down the stairs. Let's have a look at this stair push. Anglo King almost in basement. Gets hit by the Grosmot. Goes for the plant anyway. Has got to trust that those Ying charges. And that is a lot of good pickups there. Exactly the same thing. C4ing that plant. And Neptune also picked up another frag there on the Capitao as well. This defense is looking a lot better for 4FS Gaming. Still got 50 seconds to go. Could go anyone's way. The diffuser is going down. The diffuser is down. They've smoked it out, but too late. Smokes out. Too late to stop the diffuser. Shadow looking for the flank, but there is no flank. Healing up before they push onto that last diffuser. Potter as smoke. Looking for another angle into the room. Claymore takes out Shadow. That is unfortunate. Potter is down.
Defenders have eyes on the
Vothroi may have this. Cleans up Aurora, which leaves Neptune as the last, and he goes down in a frantic final gunfight down to the line, which means Team Vothroi takes this match. Flawless victory, 5-0. Now, we did see some good plays from 4FS Gaming in there, particularly toward those last few rounds. They started to get closer. Something tells me they weren't warmed up properly, but hats off to Vothroi. Very, very well done on that first map. And now they will be moving on to the next map here, which is going to be, if I remember correctly, actually, I don't remember. Clubhouse. It's going to be Clubhouse. So, we're going to get this show on the road for the next match in just a minute. In the meantime, we're just going to check that everyone is alright and ready to go. So, thank you for watching. We will be back very soon, hopefully within 3 minutes time, for the next match, maybe even sooner, so stay glued to your screen, please. I am your host, Ascendence from 4FS Gaming, and will be resuming very shortly. Okay, and we're back, ready to go. We are playing on Clubhouse now for this second map. Now, this was Vothroi's pick. 4FS Gaming did not go well on their pick of map. In fact, they got 5-0'd on it. So let's see if they can turn the tables on Clubhouse, a very familiar map to both teams. But again, it is Vothroi's pick to have a chance at taking the win tonight. 4FS will have to win on this map. If Vothroi takes the victory, it is all over for 4FS Gaming. This time, 4FS is starting on attack, as it was Vothroi's pick. And we have a pretty solid breaching lineup here. Sledge, Ash, Thermite, Habana, and Twitch for those technologies.
Defenders, protect your
And let's see how the defense is going to look. Down in basement. There we go, shooting out plenty of walls with those shotguns. We have a mirror strategy again. The mirror defense has been working exceptionally well for Team Vothroi. they've done very well with those mirrors. Let's see, where they usually wait until the drones are dead before they put those mirrors up. Interesting, a mirror on a non-reinforced wall there.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
They're really...
Locate a bomb and defuse it.
Ah, interesting. Seems like they're going to try and hold that angle there. Okay, let's have a look at what our
Sensor activated.
team from 4FS is up to. Joker moving into Clubhouse nice and early. He's going to try and push straight in here, I think. Doesn't want to let himself be seen. Oh, forgot about the camera. Is it down? No, it's not. I think he takes it out just in time. They will now know that they've passed into garage and be ready for that. Let's have a look at the lay of the land here. Ooh, tie goes down from Potter. That's in tunnel. Potter continues to move forward. Can he see that target? Not quite. On the other side of the wall. Very cautiously moving in here. Behind him is Aurora with the plant. Hibana opening up hatches.
Clear.
Joker above as well.
Them down.
Ooh, almost a team fire there.
Survey.
Picks up the kill. This is a good start for 4FS Gaming. Gets hit with the Grosmot. Potter runs in. Excellent, excellent wall bang. Headshot. This is a smooth attack here. Sees Pulse. Gets taken out. Not ready to pick up the second kill there. Aurora knows where he is. She'll have the call out. Only Bandit remaining. Pulse has been traded out by Shadow, it looks like.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Going for the plant. Aurora covers. Let's have a look at
A bomb has been located.
Bandit now. Bandit has to find 4.
Defenders disabled the diffuser.
Dystopia Pride gets crossfired from all directions and gets dropped. Not much he could do in that situation. Pretty smooth attack from 4FS Gaming there. Excellent first pick by Potter. And some perhaps overly ballsy running up that corridor by CW Pommy might have cost them that round. So there we go. For the first time in the evening, 4FS Gaming is on the scoreboard. And now they will be defending. We have again Malice with the only Vothroi member to pick up a kill that round. Let's see how they go on the attack. Again, a lot of breaching power. Hibana, Thermite.
Attackers need to
Solid
locate and
lineups.
defuse as many bombs as they can.
So, also defending basement. Again, no mirror on the 4FS team. This seems to be a big difference between the teams. The use of mirror on defense. Potter reinforcing tunnel. Other than that, there's nothing too crazy going on here. Roof hatches, obviously, being reinforced in a number of different locations here. 1, 2,
10 seconds left.
and 3.
5 seconds left before insertion.
And they're getting ready to insert.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers objective is to defuse
Quickly
the bomb.
looking at windows, ensuring there's no sneaky spawn kills, although I don't believe 4FS Gaming does a lot of spawn kills, particularly when they're taking things seriously. It's too risky. Thermite quickly onto tunnel. He'll try and make his entry there nice and fast. Let's see, Joker is up on this floor, running around.
Deploying sensor. Reload. Drone activated.
He's taken a bit of damage. He's been very ballsy here, trying to get back into the bomb sites, resealing it up behind him. Potter sees them through the roof. He is Pulse. He should have the advantage here.
Deploying heartbeat sensor.
If he can figure out where they are in time. He sees them,
Attackers,
and he's moved off. Too slow.
attackers recovered.
This is a lot of shooting going up and down between this roof area. Always a little bit too late. Dystopia is doing a great job of juking the pulse here. Potter's been very reliant on his gadget, and it isn't helping him out. Meanwhile, the attack is moving in from this kind of main door into the basement from the central stairs. EMPing out, ready to take out. Once this opens, Aurora and Neptune are going to be in trouble. Joker comes around the corner, gets traded out. Aurora tries to pick up the second kill there, but isn't quite fast enough. And it gets a few shots onto Pommy, pulls back. Neptune is down. Pommy goes in. And, almost picks up the kill on Shadow from that roof hatch. Only 2 defenders remain. 1 defender, it's Shadow by himself, downs Pride, gets crossfired on the same table, and the attackers, Team Vothroi, take out that round. Again, the defense has been pretty unsuccessful on that basement site so far this map. It'll be interesting to see if they choose the same site now to defend. And they have. They're going to have another crack at defending Church and Arsenal Room. This is the first time... No, it's not. There is a mirror. There is a mirror definitely on that Vothroi lineup. And so, here we go again. The same defense, probably the same strat. Very similar operators. Attacking team is identical. In they go.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
It'll be interesting to see if they set up those mirrors in the same spot, and also to see where those bandit batteries end up. Okay, so here's Malice here, banding off this entryway into Church. This is a this is what Vothroi tried to open up in the last round, but that was stopped by Joker. Unfortunately, he was traded out. Okay, let's see where these mirrors are going to end up. Hasn't been any black mirrors out yet. Same spot, it looks like. Lots of remodeling. Team Vothroi do a lot more remodeling than 4FS. Aurora with the diffuser. Here they go. Moves up to the roof. Is she searching for cameras? No. Finding a faster route across to tunnel. Joker. Okay, Shadow is in with his drone. Where's Potter here? Here we go. Potter is about to try and get into tunnel. Needs this thermite open. Holds against the window. Makes his way in. Does he see Ty? He's shooting too high, too high. Picks up the kill. Very good start. Aurora drones in front of him. Got to be communicating here. Needs to let him know. Thermites through. Now that is why you send in Sledge first. That hammer, the bane of barbed wire, probably knows where Pommy is due to that drone. And it's marked. Okay, Potter knows where his enemy is, but doesn't know how close he is. That is the risk. Aurora still droning out. Pommy knows that there is someone in tunnel. Just waiting for Potter to come through. Pride is doing the same thing that Potter was last round, looking with that pulse scanner, checking the roof. And Dystopian Pride takes out Shadow. Potter's about to come around the corner, sees the grenade throw, and here he comes. He's revealed his position, goes for the chase, takes out Potter. No one is there to trade him out. Aurora is too far behind. The defenders have regained man advantage. Again, with only one person, and he's pulsed out. Here comes the Nitro. Doesn't confirm. They are hunting Aurora now. Pushing up, takes it down, and they have Diffuser. Last minute Claymore there. Joker's traded out, leaving Neptune as the sole attacker. Has to find 3 and gets taken out in that corridor. Things were looking up there for 4FS Gaming right up until the moment that they weren't. Anyway, well done to Team Vothroi on that defense. They clutched it back nicely. Taking out Potter was the turning point there, enabling them to secure that diffuser in tunnel and then mop up the last kill on Neptune. Rather straightforward. Okay, it seems like Team 4FS is again going for the Church and Arsenal room. They are hell-bent on defending this one properly. Let's see if they can do a better job. Team Vothroi certainly did in their last round. Again, a similar lineup. Shadow running Valkyrie, one of his most played characters. Potter again on Pulse. He's probably looking to do a little bit more next time in that B site when he's watching that roof hatch. Hopefully he'll be able to get his nitro out. And the bandits. Let's see if we can spot these bandits.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds left. Attackers
Locating
cover the
everything
bomb.
up.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Okay.
Device placed.
Potter is searching for this early frag on Ty. He's very close to Diffuser. Does he know it? He hears him. Tense situation for Potter. Tense situation for Ty, who's on the drone so close to Potter. Potter could go right now and take that kill, lock down the diffuser, but he does not know he's on his drone. Comes through.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Stealthy pick by Potter. The diffuser is far away from the bomb site and it's down. Defenders are reorganizing. They're going to try and lock down that diffuser. Shadow is dropped. Potter knows he's in trouble. They're closing in on him. Maybe he's been spotted. He needs to pull back. He is trapped between the outside and a drone and Pommy moving in. Pommy goes to flank in on him. The nitro goes off. They are both down. Potter is down. Neptune is down. Potter gets finished off. The diffuser is still in that hallway. Aurora is the final defender, the only one left in the bomb sites. And the diffuser is upstairs, but the attackers from that excellent pick by Potter at the start have regained a lot of ground. She's been sighted. The Pride comes in. Downs Pride. Does she know that he's down? Unsure. They're getting him up. Doesn't capitalize on the bait. Still 3v1. Here's him coming in. Drop shots. Drops to the ground right under the crosshairs to take out Aurora. And it is starting to look like 4FS is going to be having a very difficult time to clutch this map back going into round 5. It is 1v3 favor to Team Vothroi. We're going to see a different defense of bar and stockroom now. They cannot choose basement again, as they have just successfully defended it. The attackers are switching up their lineup a little bit here. We've got Shadow on Ying, Joker on Jackal, and Potter on Blackbeard. It looks like they're going for frags now. So they really want to pick up those kills, get man advantage, and then push in. Potter having a very good evening as far as Team 4FS goes. And Neptune still to pick up a match. pick up a kill. Hopefully he does in this 4th round. Let's see what this defense looks like. They have not yet opened up between bomb sites. Interesting.
10 seconds to go.
It seems like they're going to be defending a lot of it all the way from Strip Club. There is a lot of defenses going up there. I haven't seen that strap before. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. Looks like they're starting with quite a few people in Strip Club and the other end of the map. Very, very spread out. It'll be interesting to see how this plays. Okay, let's have a look at Aurora here. Moving in very close to B-bomb. Knows that there's 2 or 3 in there. Gets an excellent peek through cover. Did she see Malice? Malice definitely saw her then. Let's have a look at what that looks like on this end. Malice knows she's out there. Bit of crossfire. Risky. Shadow is down, unfortunately. Aurora is very low. Let's see, where is Potter with the Blackbeard push? Doesn't have his rifle shield on. And gets dropped. Joker gets dropped.
Defender is approaching a kill zone. Defender is
Getting very, very ballsy there from Dystopian Pride. Picks up the Twitch kill. This leaves Neptune and Aurora. Aurora very low from that initial engagement. Excellent first pick, but did not notice the other 2 attack defenders in the room. Now they've got to rethink how to get in there. Here comes Dystopian Pride and downs her and takes her out. Just a split second too slow on the trigger there.
left the designated staging area.
Very ballsy. 4v1. They're going hunting. Picks up a kill. Gets the diffuser. Flanked from the outside. Drop shots, but not fast enough. The double drop shot there. Let's watch this kill again. Both of them drop to the ground, and Pommy picks up the kill. Vothroi are getting very confident. Now, they are on a match point. They have lots of time to play with, lots of points to play with, and it is going to take some damn good plays, nothing short of a miracle, for 4FS to claw this back. They're shaking things up a bit, defending bar and stockroom, instead of trying to defend the church again, as they've already failed that defense twice. I think it is time for something different. And in they go. Okay, so the defense here I think is going to be a little bit different. We saw Vothroi on this defense really fortify up Strip Club here, and they had 2 people manning it. However, most of the action occurred over this end towards the B-bomb, and I have a feeling that this is what 4FS are expecting, as they've completely opened up between the bomb sites there. That's a pretty standard strategy from this crew. That gives them a good crossfire across from A-bomb to B-bomb, which is interestingly something that Vothroi didn't end up doing.
5 seconds to insertion.
Taking out the roof hatches just in case they need a quick escape, and it is on. This could be the final round.
Moving to defuse a bomb. Attackers drop the diffuser.
4FS Gaming needs to win this map, and to win this map, they have to win the next 3 rounds at least to have a chance. The odds are stacked against them as the attackers move in. Oh, that is not a good start. Joker and Shadow taken out immediately from Dystopia Pride. Gets traded out, but he has done his job. He's got 2 frags. Gonna make it very difficult to defend. Drops Potter. Aurora tries to stim him up. Misses. And gets taken out through the wall that was opened up by Desert Falcon, who's now going to drone in. Potter is still down. There is no doc to revive him. Marked on the ground, which leaves it all up to Neptune. Hopes and dreams of 4FS Gaming for this evening are solely on this player. as he runs upstairs. They're going to get the plant, and he's going to be forced to play back into those bomb sites. Potter goes out. It's all on Neptune. He sees feet.
Attackers are active.
There we go. He needs to find 2. He has faced worst odds and succeeded, but he does not want to know where they are. The cameras are gone. He's going to need to do something pretty ballsy. Does not know where the attackers are.
Defenders have eyes on
He
the
sees the diffuser, and Desert Falcon takes him out with a clean headshot through the gap. Let's have a look at this final kill. And that is match point to Team Vothroi. Taking the second map and absolutely cleaning up 4FS Gaming this evening. Taking both of the maps, firstly 5-0 and then 5-2-1. So congratulations to Team Vothroi. Dystopia Pride, an excellent job on that final round. 12 frags there. And to 4FS Gaming, well done as well. Thank you to both teams for coming out tonight and for having this game. Thank you especially to Team Vothroi for coming along. And of course, most of all, thank you very much to the viewers who have stuck with us and watched tonight despite the wait at the start. We really hope you can join us next time. Thank you for putting up with my commentary tonight. This was the first time I've ever tried such a thing, and so I hope it wasn't too grating on the ears. What I'm going to do now, if you want to stick around for a few moments, is I'm going to join the 4FS party and do a little bit of a debrief. See how they thought the game went, which obviously it didn't go particularly well for them, but maybe they have some pointers, some things that they need to say. So here we go, I'm going to join their party, and you can hear the blame game going on the inside. Except their party's private, so I'm going to have to invite Shadow. Hopefully he joins. But yeah, that was some... I think the advantage that Vothroi had there was just... They were hitting their shots. They were landing those frags. Both teams were strong tactically. But at the end of the day, it was Vothroi that was landing the shots that were needed to kill. Getting that man advantage. And then pushing back in. When 4FS was landing those shots, when Potter was getting those frags, things did look up for a while. But not enough to take home a map this evening. And when will these guys join my party? We want an interview. They invited me, that's nice. Okay, so viewers, please say hello when I finish connecting. Here we go, any moment now. Here we go. Viewers, say hello to Team 4FS. I'm going to make it so that you can hear them. Here we go, I need to go settings. Where is this? Display and sound.
Yeah, that was a...
Okay, guys, the stream can hear you now, so does anyone have anything to say about that match? Why don't we hear from Shadow? Just give us a rundown of how things went from your perspective.
Basically, first of all, thank you very much to Team Vothroi for that game. Like we said, they're one of the best teams in the comp right now, and they've got a new roster as well. They did really well against us. We've learned a fuck ton of shit about how to play this. So, yeah, thanks for the match, and we'll definitely be rematching them soon once we develop on it. But it's a very good eye-opener. You know, everyone did as good as they can. I underperformed a bit, but other than that, good match.
Okay, so on that...
We didn't get 10-0, so that's the main thing.
Yes, they did claw back that one attack round, and that was quite an exciting attack round. There were some great moments in those matches. We're going to end the stream there. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you'll be back with us next time for some more Rainbow Six Siege. and hopefully we'll have some more scrims coming for you in the near future. Until next time, check out our YouTube channel, check out our Twitch channel because we stream on that a lot as well. You can find us on Facebook. The link will be on the screen in a moment, and we should give you all of the updates about when we're going live, when we're uploading videos from that account. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. This was Ascendance from 4FS Gaming.
You